You're listening to Texas Top Homes. I'm your host, Freeman Sawyer. With me is my co-host, Tracy Wiesman. Our first guest is one of Texas Top Realtors, Greg Knapp, with the Texas Real Estate Outlet. Greg, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Freeman. Thanks, Tracy.
Welcome, Greg. For our listeners, Greg, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who have never heard of anything like this program before. How did this actually come to market?
Well, all the investors that I'm familiar with that do this, the three major ones that I work with, they all get their money from Wall Street. And Wall Street was looking for a way to, obviously, to get invested in real estate. And people with large amounts of money are used to getting tiny interest rates. So if they can earn what the rental rate ends up being, that's actually big money for a Wall Street investor.
And there is so many people sitting on the sidelines that have had some sort of credit trauma or credit drama, right?
Yeah.
Out there. So 2/3 of the population actually has had some catastrophe, or, like we talked about earlier, they're in the process of changing jobs where they've been a W-2 employee forever. Now they want to earn a little more money. They're going on commission. And the federal government guidelines were written back in the 70s. Right. So they don't qualify currently. But the good news is that, everything's overcomable in a 2 to 4 year period.
Right. And on top of that, as you guys know, you're in the mortgage business. There's a lot of people that are good people that just had bad things happen to them that they didn't foresee. And this gives them a way to get on back up.
Yeah, they had a short seller foreclosure. They're still working. They got some down payment saved up. Mama wants a new house. We can help them get a new house.
They got more kids, or they got other circumstances, and they need a home. They need it now, and they really don't want to wait for a year because it's better to have it now.
And you get to pick your home. You get to pick the carpet. You get to pick the paint.
Actually, that's the best thing about it, because even if you only wanted to rent a house and didn't care about the purchase option, this is the best way to lease a house, because the rents are market rents anyway, or lower in some cases, and you get to pick a house that's for sale instead of some old rent house that somebody's trying to off on some other poor slob.
That's a fantastic point.
It's really a good point. So if you just want to lease a house, this is the way to go.
Greg, how can folks find you? Give us your website and your phone number.
Well, my phone number is 888-364-1553. And you can go to texasrealestateoutlet.com, or better yet, lease to own 247.com.